Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tallara here, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. We have learned that the grave of Lady Reina is actually hidden down here, basically just outside of Roland Fields. And we are here at the tomb where actually Amalia's ancestors are buried. Apparently, this is where Lady Reina's tomb is. Rob asks, why are your ancestors' catacombs so far outside of Farnsport? Well, it's a long story. Do you want to hear it? Sure, I'm interested. About 300 years ago, the sewer system was built in Farnsport, which greatly improved the lives of the townspeople. Only the palace did not get any access to it, since under the palace lay the catacombs of our ancestors. It would have been an insult to let the feces of the palace pass through there, so for decades, the royal family still had to use the good old outhouse. That is, until the Mad Queen Hefnar came to power. She could not bear to see that the city dwellers were allowed to lead a more hygienic life than she herself. So, despite opposition, she had the Narsleen sewage system extended to the palace, which is one of the many reasons why she was called the Mad Queen. Of course, no royal wanted to be buried there anymore, Hefnar least of all, so they had new catacombs built. However, it would have been an embarrassment for the court if the people learned that the old ancestral tomb had become a cesspool, which is why they built the new catacombs far away and kept them a secret. This is probably why the church has yet to discover the tomb, even though they search for Lady Reina's grave so eagerly. So in the end, we have to thank the Mad Queen Hefnar's bowel movements on why the church hasn't discovered this place yet. Crazy story indeed. Well, let's go and find Lady Reina's grave. Gwaine claimed that Glenn should be able to open it somehow. But how am I supposed to do that? I don't think I can do any. Look, it's opening. What did you do? I didn't do anything. Maybe it reacted to your ether, like the teleporter in Shambhala with Lenny. Is this related to my echo? Who knows? Let's move on. Who knows, he says. All this secrecy is getting quite exhausting. Alright, well I'm really glad we got Amalia to tell us that backstory. That explains a lot why the tombs of Farnsport royals are all the way out here. Looks like we've reached sort of a point of no return. It says there's no turning back for a while if you continue. Well, luckily I came into this all prepped and ready, so I am ready to descend into the catacombs. Right away we get ourselves a ley line coat. Which, oh, Amalia's already wearing one of those. So we're good. It's so quiet in here. Eerily quiet. What happened? Something separated us from the rest of the group. Listen, bewitched ones. Where's this voice coming from? Oh, because right, remember, both Amalia and Bathraz have accepted the curse. So perhaps that is what this voice is referring to. Only the pure are allowed to approach the grave. Everyone else must first prove themselves. You carry within you the curse that fate has placed upon you. Pass the trial so that you may defy fate and prove yourselves worthy. A trial because of the curse? Troublesome, but don't worry, we'll take care of you, princess. Thank you, but I can very well take care of myself. Maybe you are the one who will need my help. After all, you are missing all your limbs. We have spent many years fighting our way through the world's battlefields. Do not underestimate us. I don't. Still... Bathraz? No, we were separated too. At least I still have you, Chris. I wonder why, though. Woof! Okay, so we're now controlling Princess Amalia all alone as she heads through this tomb. Looks like we got an upgrade for her right away. No, actually the musket is a downgrade. Well, it is for now until we can upgrade it a little bit. Because her prior weapon is fully upgraded, so we'll hold on to that for now. Continue to head through the super spooky tomb. The curse confuses the mind. Man gets lost in it. If you are worthy of the grave, then face your inner self. Face your past. Ah, we're gonna get to learn some more of Princess Amalia's past, which I've been very interested in. If you guys remember, the only thing we know about her is that she is the only survivor of her 27 siblings who were fighting for the throne. And the reason she survived is because of this curse she entered into. So hopefully this will give us some more backstory. These maids say, "It's just terrible how the king's children are at each other's throats. He's not even dead, and yet they're all slaughtering each other for his heritage. If I were the king, I wouldn't even want to get up from my sickbed." What is this stupid chatter? Away with you! Forgive us, my lady. Do not worry, my sweet child. They are just talking nonsense. Mother is here for you. Why are you showing me this? The event that drove you into the curse. It shall be your obstacle. Did you guys see that vision just now? Was that a glimpse into Amalia's past? I sense Amalia and Bethraz behind that wall. What is going on over there? What is this? An illusion? You want me to fight it? Fine. Let's be done with this trial. Oh my god. Okay, I have to fight my phantom self. Fortunately for Amalia, she's not much of an attacker, you know? Just gonna keep shooting my ghosts, and we'll see who wins in the end, I suppose. It's my doppelganger, actually, not even my ghost. Revival? Revival of who? Uh-oh. This is kind of an annoying battle, I can't lie. Just literally shooting each other back and forth. There we go. Doppelganger's down. I did it! Did you? Look deeper into yourself. You have merely defeated an idea, a false copy of yourself. Where is the real Princess Amalia? This poison is used by the Vati assassins. It is completely odorless and tasteless, and kills within 2 hours. The best weapon is the one that cuts on its own, isn't it so? Allow me the question. Is this what you really want? Half of Amalia's siblings are already dead. It's only a matter of time before they get to her and me. I have to act first. I remember it well. First, the oldest and the youngest heirs to the king's throne died. The oldest because they were direct heirs and had to be disposed of quickly. The youngest because they were the easiest to kill. When the first children died during a hunt or in infancy, no one suspected anything. But when 5 children and a concubine were dead within 2 weeks, rumors began to spread. The successors began a struggle for the legacy. The king's palace became a snake's nest. What are you doing to Mother? She didn't give me a choice. If I hadn't killed her, it would have been my turn. Mother? Oh! I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Once we were all one big family, but now, like monsters, we slaughter each other. Mother, I don't want to die. I wish I could avenge you. I wish I could avenge us both. Ah, this is how she made the pact to save herself from dying. What is happening? Hello, and welcome to the crossroads of destiny. My mother had always been a frail woman. When I heard from the other children what was going on in the palace, I knew immediately that my mother would be one of the victims. She was too weak and too soft. I loved her and wanted to protect her. But how could a child protect their parent? I was powerless until the masked man appeared. I wished for power to avenge my mother. I wished for fire magic that could slowly burn my opponents. Water magic so I could suffocate them on dry land. Earth magic so I could crush them limb by limb. So I paid the price and received the curse, but instead of getting the power to kill my enemies, fate ironically gave me the power of healing. Let us all toast to the recovery of our king. He may not be able to say it himself, but I'm certain he's glad we're all dining together again. The distrust in the palace had been palpable for the last couple of months. People avoided each other and locked themselves in their rooms. Every meal was eaten alone. Since Father's illness, 15 tasters had died of poison. The servants found it harder and harder to find new replacements. For Father's recovery, everyone was invited to dinner for the first time in a long while. In case a snake had nevertheless lodged its venom somewhere, all the family members had to be present and dine on the same soup. This is a sign of our reconciliation. Together on this evening, we are to find again what has been lost to us. How right my son is. We are all family after all, aren't we? And if someone does not drink of that wine or eat of that soup, we know exactly who is still wearing the costume of a snake. They ate the same soup. They drank the same wine, as if they were a family, as if nothing had ever happened, as if countless people hadn't died. I'm getting all dizzy. What is... The wine is poisoned. No, I didn't... Everyone at the table, except for Father, who wasn't allowed, had eaten the soup. Every heir to the throne had ingested the poison that someone had secretly mixed in. To this day, I don't know who did it. Maybe it was a concubine who had lost her child and gave her own life for revenge. But deep down inside me, I believe that Father did it, because he was disappointed by his family. Seeing them kill each other must have shattered his heart. Of course, I also ate from the soup, and I too was also poisoned. But unlike them, I did not die. Because with my gift of healing, I eradicated the poison in my body. I was the only successor to the throne left. Look at yourselves. It was not the poison that sealed your fate, but your ambitions. Father died 3 days later, and I became his heiress. Stop it! I don't want to see this! Set me free! You are stumbling, child. As sure of victory as you seemed, you're now at your wit's end. Did you see that? What did Amalia have to go through? We have to find a way to get to her. Amalia, do you hear us? Hold on! Stop it! I don't need any help! I grew up in a den of snakes. I can manage on my own. I don't need anyone. We guess we each have to pass the test on our own. Here we have Bathraz, who and Amalia got split up for their separate tests, I suppose, and I guess now we'll learn more about his backstory. It is good that we were not separated. Together we will cope with this task as well. Got an opal amulet. Sorry, I always keep pressing the wrong button when I go to my inventory. Again, not an upgrade until we can actually upgrade it a little bit more. Also got a meal. How many battlefields have you stumbled through? How many battles have you fought as a mercenary? Death's breath close to your neck, never looking backwards nor forward, living only in the present. But now an important person has appeared before you, and you must remember your mission. You must look back. Can we skip the talking? If you want to lead this maiden, you should be able to look into your past. So the only thing we know about Bathraz is that his son died, who I presume is this little red lizard we see here. And his pact was to get revenge for his son, but he had to give up his limbs? Something like that. Again, we only got a brief glimpse, so we'll get a more fulsome tale here now. The kid says, "This is the coolest armor you've created so far." "Thanks. It's only missing some enchantments." "One day, I want to wear one of your armors, Papa." "One day, you will be able to craft yourself your own armor, even better than mine." "You think so? That would be great." Tss, you'll go to any lengths, won't you? So this is the trial we have to face? Let's get it over with. Alright, time to fight my doppelganger. May as well use my ultra move right off the bat since we have it ready. So I guess Bathraz was a blacksmith before he became a mercenary, before tragedy struck. That's kind of what it looked like in that little flashback we saw there. Is that the end of it? Ice cold and sovereign, you kill your opponents. But can you also destroy the enemy within yourself? Everyone, arm yourselves, all of you. We are under attack. What's going on? Bandits are coming. Quick, get ready. Riorim, hide inside the house. Yes, Papa. They've got a lot of dough. They look like a bunch of mercenaries, and yet they're as rich as a king. Hey, blacksmith, what kind of group are you guys? I let you live so you can answer my questions. If you refuse to talk, then you might as well die. I see. The Order of Leonar has been my life's work. It wasn't as big of a group as it was in the days of my father and grandfather. There were only a few of us left. Some did not believe in this harbinger or in any maidens being reborn. Others had their own plans for their own future. I belonged to a small wandering troop that kept all the sanctuaries in Aldrea in good shape. You could have called us the janitors of the Order. We were constantly on the road and saw all kinds of countries. It was an exciting life until those bandits ambushed us. Hey boss, look at this! A kid! His kid is so cute. Like, he's just a little tiny lizard. He looks like he's wearing little overalls. Riorim! Ha, so you can talk after all. But to be honest, I don't even want to listen anymore. Kill them all. No. Papa! Ah! Riorim! Ah, the son, huh? Finish them off. Leave my papa alone. Riorim! What have you done? Why? Oh, how touching. Now send his father after him. Ah, I got here just in time. My heart was full of sorrow at that moment, but even greater was the shame as my dying son worried for my life. After all, it is the parents who must take care of their children, not the other way around. But my son was strong, stronger than me probably, because with his will he called for fate and received the curse. He paid with his body and received a new one in exchange. Why is this armor moving? This is a nightmare. Are you Riorim? Mages, to me! Riorim! That's what you get, miserable wretch. How dare you? You killed so many of my men. Well, at least I have enough gold to hire more. Oh my god, poor Bethrez had to watch his son get killed twice. And you! Ah! Tell your son in the maelstrom he can kiss my ass. Ugh. As the blood left my body, all I could think of was Riorim. His armor lay shattered on the ground. The helmet was split in two, and there was a huge crack in his torso. Although it was not my son's body, I felt his soul all too well. He was still alive inside this dark metal. I needed to protect him. Twice in one evening in one place. I've never experienced that before. Now, you know the procedure, right? Give me a sacrifice, and I'll give you the curse. Take whatever you want. My limbs or my whole body. I don't care. I just want to protect my son. How touching. Very touching. I've already got a body today, so I'm fine with your arms and legs. How about this power? The power to control steel. So that's the truth behind his prostheses. They're actually his son. Oh my gosh, this is huge. That's a big backstory. That's why he uses the term we when he speaks. What's going on today? One after another rises from their grave. Riorim, what you did to the people, what you did to my son. I will never forgive you. I'm going to kill you. No. We will both kill you. You will regret what you have done to us. What are you talking about? You won't accomplish anything on your own. We don't need anyone as long as we have each other. We'll manage on our own. This is your real weakness. You both just can't ask for help. You think you are better off alone. Oof! She sure talks a lot. I think I'm running out of breath. I can't listen to her any longer. You think that when you ask others for help, you show your weakness. This will be your doom. If it were as you say, if we were really unable to ask others for help, then we would truly be weak. Glenn, Lenny, all of you. Come and help us. Make yourself useful for once. I mean, help me, please. Amalia, Bethrez! We have to get through here now. What is this? Is this wall alive? If this wall is a monster, then we can defeat it. Alright. Time to fight a monster wall. Do you have any weaknesses? You are weak to water. Got it. This is so cool. This is the first time we've been split up like this. On either side of an enemy. Spooky. Alright, gave us all blind. That's not ideal. We're just gonna miss all of our attacks now, probably. Now's a good chance, I suppose, to heal up our other members, since we probably can't attack directly. Use some buffs and whatnot. blindness should be gone now. Yes. Alright, living wall. What else do you got for me? It's hard without Amalia here because we don't have an extra healer. Oh, and I didn't mean to give the sweets to Micah. Okay. Not what I wanted. Well, actually, let's use Micah's Ultra move. This is the first time we're going to get a chance to see it. Tiger and Dragon. 10 physical hits against one enemy with the potential to crit and apply debuffs. So this should be perfect for this scenario, actually. Let's see. That did a ton of damage. Unfortunately, Micah is now down. Switch in Sienna so she can use Shadow Step. Okay, the only one who got blinded by that was Sienna, so that's good. Here's the question. If we just switch out Sienna, presumably Lenny is not blind. No, perfect. That's what we should have did last time. Alright. This guy can't have that much HP left. We have given him a beating. Awesome. Everybody actually resisted that. I like how Victor is the master of all instruments. Drums, trumpet, guitar, he gets them all out during battle. Alright, we've got another Ultra move here. Ready? Let's get Sienna to use it. There we go. 1300 damage from her Ultra move did the trick. Down goes the living wall. Woohoo! Victory! Amalia! Bethras! Are you alright? About time. You called for help and your friends ran to your side. Despite the curse, you have proven yourselves worthy, so you shall have access to the tomb of my mistress. Bethras! He's unconscious. Stop wasting time and go ahead. I'll stay with him. Are you sure? I don't sense any more danger. Alright, we'll go ahead. We'll be back for you in a minute. We fought hard to get entry, yet we are staying behind. I feel pretty foolish. Let's move aside just in case. Aha, we finally found it. There's a lot of candles here. Is this her? This is Lady Reina? Huh? A flower? Her body is completely decomposed, but the flower blooms as if it were freshly added. Do you think someone was here recently? This is an eternity lily. It was often put in the graves of nobles. It never wilts. Where is the key? I see nothing of worth. The grave of Lady Reina! Excellent work! How long we've been looking for this. Thank you so much for leading us here, Sienna. Wyatt! Keelian? I guess our paths cross yet again, Glenn. Oh, you know each other? What a twist of fate this all is. A sign that we are on the true path. The Pope has guided us properly once again. What do you mean I brought you here? A life anchor. I get it now. What are you doing? On your knees, foolish boy. You must have forgotten the teachings. You stand before the reincarnation of the Holy Mother, the woman who will free us from the Harbinger. Oh, Holy Mother, the Pope requests an audience with you. You want me to meet with the Pope? He wants to support you in your mission. The Church's purpose is to lead the world to a better future through technical innovation. But as long as evil lies dormant, there can be no better future. We must defeat the evil together. The Church belongs to the Leonar Order. Can we trust them? I can't. The Church has too much shady shit going on. But if we're fighting on the same side, the question is, do we even have a choice, right, Wyatt? I would strongly recommend you to come along. So, if you think of me as the Holy Mother, surely you'll ensure the safety of my followers and me. But of course. Then let's hear what the Pope has to say. Excellent. However, for security reasons, we must take custody of the Grand Grimoire. No, you can't do that. I can't have you walk with a weapon of mass destruction through the Church's capital. Please do not defy the will of the Pope. The stone remains in our hands. Do as Wyatt says. What? In all of Eldrea, there's hardly anyone as strong as him. He'll get it no matter what we say. Thank you, Lenny. I'll take care of the stone. Don't think I've forgotten what you did on the Aurora. Certainly not. Ah, let's not forget the original reason we came. The key. The flower is the key? The Pope will explain it to you. Now that your safety is taken care of, we can leave. Whoa, there's the Church's city. Marilia. It's a floating city. It's beautiful. So cool. So, this is the capital of the Church, a whole city flying in the sky without any sky islands beneath it. And it was only a stone's throw away. Surely it can't be a coincidence that Marilia makes her orbits over Volandis. Well observed. His Excellency had set all the wheels in motion to find Lady Reina's grave and this key. And he has succeeded, even faster than planned. His Excellency is currently abroad. However, he will arrive in 2 days. In the meantime, the Holy Mother and her companions can enjoy Marilia's excellent hospitality. It all looks so familiar to me. It's the same architecture as in my memories. Somehow this place looks familiar to me as well. Ah! Glenn? This doesn't look good. We need to get him to a doctor. You heard him, men. Take care of your Holy Mother's guests. How blessed I am. Having the Holy Mother being reborn within my lifetime is the greatest gift our Lord could have offered me. Sir Wyatt, we have a problem, I think. What is it? One of our sky armors is missing. Someone must have stolen it during our flight here. During our trip? Who would... Wait a minute. Where's Keelian? Hasn't he already left the ship? The grimoire. Where is it? Sir? That damn boy? Good thing this celebration is only held once a year. I always feel like cattle on display with all the guests. Lenny. I changed my mind, Timothy. Take me away from this place. I'd rather die than marry that Van. We'll get married, and I'll find a new dream, but you need to stay here. You can't give up on your destiny, Lenny. You'll continue living here, and I'll find myself a house in the city. I don't want that. They just need my soul, don't they? How I live my life until I die is none of their business. Lenny, if something happens to you and you die, the Song of Manaflora won't work. Then your echo will just dissipate like everyone else's, and your mission will have failed. So be it then. There are other maidens. Better to live a life to the fullest than an eternity of boredom. Lenny, I love you. Uh-oh. How dare you? Van, what are you doing here? Are you drunk? You dare cheat on me? Do you think that's funny? You are mine. Yours? Your parents bought me for you like a toy, and the Order agreed out of gratitude for their generous donations. You could have canceled our agreement. Instead, I'm sure you just want my money. All the while you're having fun with that man. Get out of here. What? You want to kill me? Then come on and try. No, stop it, both of you. You. No! What? Lenny? What did you do? I didn't mean to. Miserable coward. Lenny, hang in there. It looks bad, doesn't it? The wound is deep. We should have left this place sooner. I will find a doctor. I don't think they can help. There's yet another way we can save you. Who could it be at this hour? Open up, Father! Oh, it's you and HO3? What has happened? Oh dear, all the blood! No time to explain, she is dying. We need the Song of Manaflora. We must send her echo into the maelstrom. That's not something I can simply decide on my own. Do you want a maiden to die and her echo to vanish? Her soul carries the guardians. No, of course not. Give me 10 minutes. Take care of her wounds until then. One more thing. You'll have to send me along. Timothy. What are you talking about? You know the song is only for the maidens. It's forbidden to send others. I'm begging you. Is that what you really want, Timothy? Have you gone mad? Father, do as he says. I won't go. Not without Timothy. If you don't send him with me, I'll die here with him. All right. I will do as you wish. Put her in the middle. Lenny, wait for me. Step aside, Timothy, one at a time. No matter how long it takes, and no matter where we end up, I will search for you and find you. I'll be waiting for you, Timothy. No matter how many eons it will take. Until then, my greatest love. Haha, it is done. Now you, Timothy, into the middle. Thank you. I'm coming. Wait for me, Lenny. Again. The dream again. Lenny. Timothy. Can it really be? Am I? Why does my body suddenly feel so different? I have to find her. I have to find Lenny. Take it easy, Glenn. Where is everybody? Sightseeing around town. I have to go to Lenny. I won't stop you, but don't overdo it, okay? Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what an episode this is. We've learned about Princess Amalia's backstory. We learned about Bethrez's backstory. We've made it to the capital city of the church. And now we've found out what really happened in Glenn and Lenny's pasts. This is, wow, this is awesome. I absolutely loved everything that happened today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it, and hopefully I've left you on enough of a cliffhanger that I'll see you guys back here again real soon for another episode of Chained Echoes.